My hair looks on flick today, guys. I didn't even try it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 999. What the hell? This guy down here is literally gone psychopathic. So... Last time we... I'm literally, like, thinking, like, what the hell is happening in this game? Like, we just got kidnapped in the last episode. And we were forced to play a game of life or death. And this is where we left off to. I'll kill you. All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now. She pressed the knife against Clover's neck hard. Slowly, she stretched her left hand out toward the device. Back was to... had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. It made a cold electronic noise. On the display above her hand, an asterisk appeared. Okay. So that's how it works, Jubei thought to himself. By placing one's palm on what the ninth man had called a scanner panel, the user's bracelet number be entered into the device. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Jubei shifted his eyes to the door itself. The number on it was 5. Knife Man seemed to know a little more about the device's operations than he should. How had he known exactly what to do? Good. Good, you're done. And then next? His bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until finally stopped on Ace. You, right? You're the one with number 1 bracelet, right? Yes, I am. So? Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Just do it. Don't you care about what happens to her? Okay, just calm down. Ace held up his hands, palms out. Knife Man jerked his chin toward the device. Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved toward the device. After what seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached it. Now, verify. Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. The device beeped again, and a second asterisk appeared. The device had Clover and Ace's numbers. 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 equals 5. It's the same as the number written on the door. But one just opened yet. Yeah, we need 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. Door need at least one more person. Who would that be? Get back! His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back. No, farther. More than that. Go all the way back! Slowly, Ace did what he was told. He went from like 2 steps to like all the way to like the end of the friggin' room, away from everybody else. Knife Man's lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile. That was when Junpei understood his plan. Clover's 4 and Ace's 1, add to the Knife Man's 9. In other words, digital root. Guy went psycho. Thank God, you are all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this in a nightmare. He pressed his own hand against the scanner panel. Third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. I feel like this is supposed to be on the top screen, guys, but whatever, screw it. The door opened with a heavy, metallic groan. He let go of Clover. Wait! Junpei leapt toward the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough. If anything, he would have, like, stabbed Junpei. Man shot Clover. Ah! And hopped through the door. Okay, have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye. He raised his hand and waved a twisted smirk on his face. Then he was gone. Just gonna... Is there no music going? What the shit? 1 minute, guys. I literally have, like... There's literally no music playing, so this is awesome. Then he was gone. The door ground shut with a dull clang of metal. Clover, are you alright? Snake ran Clover's side as she lay on the floor. How the hell do you know where she is? Yeah, I'm fine. She climbed unsteady to her feet, and once there leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support. Jubei ran to the door. The others followed him. You son of a bitch, open up. So pairs of hands grabbed hold of the panels and pulled. They grunted and strained, but... 8-man power! Shit! He won't budge. Come on, with like 8 like man human power, I'm pretty sure you should be able to open up. Maybe. I mean, like we do have like a freaking brute of a man. It's when Lotus, the dancer, spoke. Voice replied, "Do you hear something? Like what? Like some sort of beeping." I don't hear beeping! Don't you lie to me. Jupiter pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others are the same. Oh fuck, I hear it too. You're right, I can hear it too. What is it? Then they heard something else. It was the ninth man. Shit! Why isn't it stopping? God damn it. You lied. Lied? This wasn't supposed to happen. This is wrong. This is wrong. His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they step back to the door and look at one another. What is happening there? Open the door, please! I'm begging you. Help me! Please get me out of here. Get me out of here! Jimmy grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel, but it says engage. Nothing happened. I didn't register, and probably because it says engaged. He looked at the display with the asterisk is shown. It's engaged. Oh my god, there's no time left. Listen, I was lied to. He lied to me. He put me in here. It was him. He killed me. It was him? What the fuck was that? The explosion rocked the room. Instinctively, they ducked and stood up, slowly realizing there was no danger. No one spoke. Silence filled the room. In that silence, the electronic tone that echoed across the room sounded as loud as a gunshot. Oh, hi, Cat. Oh, shit, Cat's joining me in the video. Oh, let's turn toward it. Vacant. It says vacant. It had come from the device mounted next to the door. Display changed from engaged to vacant. Let's see if we can open it. Seven, the mountain swallowed hard. Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. Red asterisk appeared on the LCD panel. Device have registered Junpei's bracelet number 5. Cat wants to jump up. No, you're not jumping up. No, go hang around with Justin. Go. Okay, he's gone. It's not enough, however. At least 2 more people were needed. Junpei asked, which pair? What should I pick? There's like 3 options. Oh, I can now save and get a calculator. Let's tab a bunch of numbers. And just click back. Let's see. Go to file. Which one should I pick? 1 to 8, 2 or 7, 3 or 6. Justin, I need some help. He didn't hear me. Oh, what did I just do? Hey, Justin. What the fuck? Hey. I need help. I need to pick numbers. I can either pick 1 or 8, 2 or 7, or 3 and 6. Which one should I pick?
3 and 6.
Okay, thank you.
What time do you leave?
I have no fucking clue. Alright, thanks, Justin. Santa and June, you think you can give me a hand? Pun was a little too on the nose, but the move was still grim. Both Santa and June lifted their hands gently. Okay. Verified, she followed suit. Math. Something I can never do in my life. They fulfill their conditions. They'll pull a lever on the side. We're gonna see... Ninth man. He's probably dead. And I did say that maybe we should keep him alive because we had to find a 9th door, but I don't think that's possible now. You guys ready? I'm gonna open it. Junpei grabbed the lever and looked back over her shoulder. They stiffened and nodded. Junpei nodded back and set his mouth in a grim line. Then he slowly lowered the lever. I'm not gonna like this, are I? There was a metallic groan and the door slid open. A breath of air drifted out of it, carrying a stench that nearly made him gag. Junpei grimaced? He put a hand over his mouth. Oh my god. Good god. Lotus and Ace shuddered. Seven grunted. Whoa, that's pretty bad. Even Santa's voice shook. He blew up? Santa was right. The hallway on the other side of the door was splattered with chunks of torn flesh. Dark red blood. Oh my god! The shriek echoed across the room. There's freaking blood everywhere. What the fuck just happened? I come from June. Then her strength left her and she dropped. Junpei turned to catch her, the door shut. Oh, come on, it's shut again. You only had it, like, open for, like, what, 10 seconds? She crumbled to the floor. June, you okay? Junpei dropped to his knees and put his arm around her shoulders. That's when he noticed. Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating intense heat. What the hell? Where'd this fever come from? She didn't answer. Her face looked like wax and her whole body began to shake. Alright, let's just rest for a moment, okay? Thinking you walk? She nodded weakly. She lifted her to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair, which was like on the other side of the ship. Here we go. As gently as he could, he sat her down in it. How you feeling? You alright? She nodded. She did. A single, huge tear rolled down the side of her face. Why? Why did this happen? Voice cracked, broken by misery and grief. He choked by sobs. Why did this happen? He spun around. Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here? Who's Zero? What's this non-airy game? Come on, anybody? Anything? What the hell's going on? Why are we doing this? Ah! Rage. No one spoke. They just sat there. Simply stood there, some pairs of downcast eyes and some grim lines from mouths. His body shook with silent sobs. He slowed as the minutes ticked by and eventually they stopped. I can't even press the menu. Suddenly the cold heavy silence had enveloped in like a thick fog. A bell began to ring. Clock in the central hall. 10 times. On the 10th ring it stopped. The sound of the bell faded away to silence. It's 10 o'clock, right then? They said which each one of them has been thinking. I mean, it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement. Someone's deep voice echoed across the room. Fuck. I had enough of this crap. Santa leapt to his feet, his fists clenched. How am I gonna pussyfoot around like this? Only got 8 hours till this time limit Zero was going on about is up. Let's get going already. Go. Go. Santa's outburst fell on deaf ears. No one seemed to agree with him. Fuck you, man. It's probably like, you guys pussies. They stared back at him, their eyes blank and their faces tired. Finally, Lotus spoke. No, I refuse. I'm not going to end up like him. Let's fucking close, girl. My cat's... Cat, what I told you go hang with my brother. Hmm? Him? You mean the 9th man? Of course. Who else? The mysterious 10th man. And the 11th. And the 12th. I should shut up now. In his mind's eye, Junpei saw the corpse again. A dark reddish black pool of blood. Scattered pieces of flesh. Jesus. Wait, is that bone? Are those bones or is that guardrails? I'm going to hope that's guardrails. Organs strewn across the floor like blossoming of a grotesque flower. Explosion that had torn through his body had been powerful. The 9th man's neck had been twisted at an odd angle. Jim suspected that the detonation had thrown him against a wall. His face was crushed, the other half was covered in blood. I hope we don't actually get to see his whole face. Most of his abdomen had been emptied either by explosion or by gravity? Landed on his back. Stark white ribs jutted out of his chest like the legs of... Wow. They definitely put a lot of detail into this. I'm just thinking about it right now. I'm just like, I don't want this. Junpei felt something flip in his stomach. I think he just screwed up. Eyebrows went up and Santa continued. He probably set up some sort of trap. That killed him. I'm not going to screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive. Snake? Whoever Snake was laughing at, Santa did not find that particularly humorous. What's so goddamn funny? Oh, my apologies. You were just so very confident. I couldn't help myself. What the fuck? I think you're mistaken this situation. Huh? The ninth man's death had nothing to do with a trap. Or at least not the sort of trap you imagine it did. Then, he broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it. You still don't? I'm in the dark too. The only thing I could think of is that he friggin' like a bomb went off nearby, like a wall. The only thing I could think of is that he opened the door, left, walked like 2 feet, friggin' wall comes out of nowhere with like strapped full of C4s and shit, and then he's just like, I don't know, just trying to like disarm it or something. Then he can't, and it's probably what happened. Maybe? You still don't. Alright. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero had said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people? He said, only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door, right? And after that, you forgot the relevant part. What did Zero say? Santa furrowed his brow in thought. Junpei thought back. Zero said, only 2 people can go through. Everyone who verified had to go. More than 6 people can go through. Okay, let me think back. Shit, this is going to involve a lot of memory recall. If so, I'm going to have to study up. No, that one's wrong. Only... Okay, this and this one is wrong because only 3 to 5 people can go. So, I guess everyone who verified had to go. All those who enter must leave. All who enter must contribute. Right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was means the groups less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through. But that's correct. Gold star for you, Junpei. Da 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 da. Snake inclined his head toward Junpei. The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed. And Zero's watching us from somewhere. Make sure we don't break any rules. Well, I'm not sure of that. Why not? Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us. What do you mean? Snake looked at some of what could only be described as pity and sighed. Very well. I see it must be me who tells you. I waited long enough, I suppose. I hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely. I literally can't do like a sort of like proper voice. He couldn't see them, of course, but perhaps Snake sensed the confused eyes upon him. When he spoke, he gave words to everybody else's thoughts. Do you know something? Well, I know a great many things, but yes. What is it you know? Here. Take a card from the pocket of his jacket. Flourish, he presented it to Ace, who took a close look at it and spoke. Come on now. What's the point of giving me this? Give me that. Santa snatched the card from Ace, but his expression of disgust quickly turned to one of confusion. Huh? The hell is this? He tugged out of Santa's hands. Heh, I see. The card went from 7 to Lotus, from Lotus to June, finally to me. He looked at it and understood. This is Braille. Braille, the written language of the blind. The card was covered with small embossed bumps. Junpei could recognize it, but clearly couldn't read it. Sorry guys, can't read this. Junpei handed the card back to Snake, who nodded at him with a small smirk. Okay, that was a lot of fun. What's so important about this card? I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it's a message from Zero. From Zero? A message? What does it say? Suddenly everybody was crowded around Snake, desperate to hear what the message said. Santa especially looked as if he was about to grab hold of Snake and shake the answers from him. Snake raised his hand. Calm down now. You don't need to panic. You don't need to force me. I'll read it. Jimmy swallowed hard and waited for him to start. He's not the only one. Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. His fingers glided over the tiny bumps as he spoke. Right, bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you, and only you, with information. I shall tell you the function of the red and the dead, and of the bracelet. The red is the recognition device. It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you'll find a red. The dead is a deactivation device. That's exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet. As you're wondering, what does the detonator detonate? I'm afraid this may be something of a surprise. Oh lord. I placed a... What? What? I shook it. Not really. What? A small bomb inside of you. How do you do that? How do you, like... Number one, I know how you can get a bomb inside of someone, but... How do you, like, configure around to, like... activate the bomb at, like, this sort of action? I'm confused. How do you even, like, do... How do you put a bomb inside of someone? You swallowed it while you were unconscious. So it's just like a little grenade? The fuck do you swallow a grenade? A grenade's like the size of my hand. I mean, unless it's like... unless it's like tiny, but... unless it's like tiny as hell, but strong enough to cause an explosion to kill someone. Jesus. No doubt by the time you read this note, the bomb will pass your stomach, found its way into your oh my god. In other words, you'll be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try. Sorry for that weird awkward cut. It's now 22 minutes in. As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse or timer to bomb your body. So it's timed 9 hours, I guess? There's only one condition that will cause it to detonate. You fuck up, that condition is that you enter a numbered door. Once you've done so, the timer will activate no matter who you may be. You have 81 seconds. After that time the detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode. My god, this guy is not fucking around with us right now. In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their number at the red must also verify the number of the dead. Since all numbers have been verified by the dead, you need only pull the lever at its side and the countdown will cease. Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify the number of the dead. As I say, you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red in 81 seconds, you will be dead. Just also keep in mind that the numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds has passed. As long as the door are open, the dead will not function. You do well remember this. Lastly, let's discuss how to remove the bracelets. There's only 2 ways to do so. You take some pretty good power tools. And 1, you escape from the ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0. Okay. So either we get the hell out of here, or we just bite the dust. In other words, once the bracelet is taken out, something confined to the ship, or detects where its heartbeat has reached 0, it will shut down automatically. No other way to remove your bracelet. If you attempt to force off or disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode. Well, I feel like we're going to get a lot of deaths. There's going to be a lot of deaths, and probably a lot of game overs. That's all the information which I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger for you. For a time, you'll be able to control your fate. I wish you the best of luck. So if the ninth, so Snake, if you said this first, the ninth man would still be alive. That's just been lengthy, but its meaning was clear. Only those who verified the numbers at the red could pass through the numbered doors. He cannot increase or decrease their numbers. The reds, deads, and bracelets enforce the rules. They are judge jury, and executioner. Defiance of 0 suggestions. Both Santa and Seven put fingers down their throats and begin to gag. Rest stiffened. Some touch her stomach. Some silly stare their bracelets. Junpei gingerly touched his stomach. There was a bomb inside his body. The father being queasy. In your intestines. I literally have that feeling right now. There's a bomb inside my stomach. Blah, I died. His stomach felt oddly hollow and his legs were weak. Why had Zero designed such a ludicrous game? I looked over at the others. Alright. I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero? They're all silent, each person waiting to hear what the others would say. Finally, Santa spoke. Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed. I didn't see his face, though. The bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask. The hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like, prize or something? It was Santa who looked surprised. A moment of silence, and then everybody spoke at once. I saw him too. Me too. He was wearing a gas mask. The stories were sorted out. The truth became clear. All the stories were the same. They had been abducted at home at midnight. The person claimed to be Zero had worn a mask. There had been white smoke, and then each person had passed out. They awoke. Found themselves on a deep bunk in a room with a 3-level bunk bed. So they all were in a 3-level bunk bed. Only Seven's story seemed to lack the detail of the others. Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours. That's all you had to say. The brother. Occurred to Junpei at the time, but I didn't... That sounds somewhat strange, but I didn't press the issue. And done so, because there was something that struck him even as danger. That was the mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover. For some reason, they've been abducted from the same room and woken up in the same room. Oh. I looked at him thoughtfully. So what's the deal with the two of you, anyway? It's Clover that answered. Clearly, she felt she had nothing to hide. We're siblings. Siblings? Yes? Snake's my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister. That really so hard to understand? So... why the formality and why one looks like a regular person? Normal, noble-ish person. I was taken aback. I seemed just as surprised. She's correct, of course. He laid his hand on Clover's shoulder. Are you surprised? Well, yeah, but... why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance. Junpei and June. Oh, you mean between Junpei and me? Junpei and me? Yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you? We went to school together. Yeah? That's Junpei. Uncomfortable with the sudden tension. Felt so nervous as well and decided to scratch his head as casually as possible. Hey, you think we could figure out who Zero is this way? Yeah, you're right. You connect dots between the victims and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff. Junpei, June. Why doesn't this ring a bell? Ring a bell? Ring a bell? Ring a bell? They looked at one another. Like it was staged, they both tilted their neck at the same time. Well, perhaps he went to school with the son of a multi-millionaire. A millionaire? Son? Well, someone bought this boat. And set up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich. Well, we can't be sure of that. To me, it seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. Zero's most likely the representative of a larger group. So, organization. Could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group. See who can... It's like one of those, things, to test the human intelligence in drastic situations. Perhaps some sort of psychological experiment. It is, and it's a pretty fucked up experiment. And come on, a guy's dead. You don't have to show it. You don't have to show it to me again, dude. We're dead, hung in the air, heavy and ominous. Oh my god, again. I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is. I'm sure he's got to be pretty fucked in the head to do all this. It's just all one guy. then he's got some serious issues. I definitely agree. These guys, we're definitely dealing with some guy. Some fucked up shit. The spectral death hanging over them. Discussions continued for some time. In the end, they learned absolutely nothing. Time to finish. About 5 or 9 hours were gone. All they had to show for it was some patience. She was like, come on, dudes, I'm getting bored. I want to see you do this shit. We only got 7.5 hours left, man. I'm sure you just want to sit around? Yeah, sure. He could be just saying, he could just be saying bullshit. Well, I mean, the dead guy is not helping. No one's willing to argue this time. Very well, then. There's only one way for us to proceed. Sure, not gonna be fun running around knowing gotta jump when Zero says jump. Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing. Next to Snake's car, at least we have some idea how all this works. Correct. And so as long as we follow the rules, we should, we will most likely be, alright. But what? Who's gonna go in which door? You're gonna look toward the number of doors. Oh. Yeah. Draw? Can't have any more than 5 people in one door, but we can't have any less than 3. 3 in one door. So I guess half go in one door, half go the other? Is that how it works? Or does, like, 3 have to go in one door, 5 have to go the other door? Or is it, like... Huh. So we'll have to split up. But wait! Both look terrified. I'm telling you, there's no way in hell I'm going through door number 5. Come now, don't be so... Tell me wherever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm gonna have to walk through all that blood, I'd rather stay here. We're doing so well. Not really. He shook his head sadly. Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5. Santa, not you too. Hey man, I just bought these shoes. I just bought these shoes, dude. If you think I'm getting creepy dude's blood over them, yeah, another thing coming. That was the last straw. What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going? Yeah, so? Doesn't mean I want to go into door 5. Oh, God. There was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke. Fine. I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me? Well, I mean, obviously. There's another long silence. This time Snake was the one to break it. I'll go. What? Don't worry, you'll be fine. I mean, pop now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later. How do you know that? Because I do. That's not an answer. If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going to door 5. What am I going to do with you? There's nothing you have to do. A step forward. If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, Snake is 2. If you had Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root would be 5. It works perfectly. The 4 of us can go into door 5. Wait. What about the other 4? What's their digital root going to be? Jimmy did quick mental math calculation. Brace's numbers were 8, 3, 6, and 5. Oh my god! Can I just say 4 and just be done with it? Okay. I gotta think. Here comes my shitty mental math. Let's see. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 19. 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. It would be 3. That meant there was no way they could pass through door 4. Wait. No, that wasn't right. Something didn't seem right. We ran the numbers again. Oh, I fucked up! See, I told you my mental math sucks! P-Way determined. It's 4. Dude, a video game is more smarter than me. I can't mental math. I literally can't fucking mental math. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4. We can go into door 4? Yeah. Oh, that worked out well. So we ran over the team assignments and assessments ahead one more time. 4 people go into door 5. Snake, 7, Clover, and Ace. 4 people go into door 4. Lotus, Santa, June, and Junpei. Junpei asked himself if the teams were what he really wanted. Behind door 5 was what remained of the 9th man. He never wanted to see that thing again, but something in him said it would be unwise not to examine the course in the world. Of course, he went through door 5. He wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. Should we pause for him and bring June with him through door 5, but that means she would have to see the horrific carnage their way. We didn't want that. Jimmy was torn. Should he stay silent and go through door 4? Or should he stop them all and insist on door 5? He turned his options over and over in his mind and he spoke up. Alright then. Seems we reached a conclusion. Shall we go? We began to walk toward door 5. Silver Snake followed with 7 at a short distance behind. Junpei. Decide that door 4 would be fine. Decide that I am not going in the door with a body. I'm a pussy at heart. Junpei decided that door 4 would be fine. He would go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. I mean, we already had it. I mean, like, we would waste more time being like, wait, hold the phone. I want to go in. And like, wait, hold the phone. We gotta do some more mental math crap, and that would probably take another hour. Why did Junpei even consider doing otherwise? He'll be there for June. Kane. Kurashiki. That seemed good. He felt it was the right choice to make. We had no shows of affection, but Junpei saw her more than just a friend from his childhood. A childhood crush. He watched the other 4 walk toward the door. Then you hear 3 screams of holy fucking shit. Junpei said nothing as they left. For long, they reached door 5. Talked to one another for a few seconds, saying things Junpei couldn't hear. Laid their hands one by one and scanned a panel of the red. Ace grabbed the lever. His face was tight with determination, and he turned over his shoulder to look at Junpei's companions. Goodbye. Be careful. May we meet again in another life. They're all gonna die. As Ace pulled the lever, the door swung open, the mouth of a great, hungry beast. Beyond the door, Junpei knew, lay the sad remains of the 9th man. Not surprising that Ace, Cobra, and 7 hesitated. The body was not a pleasant thing. Snake had no problems as his blindness made him immune to the horror, thank God for that. But you have to show me the scene, like, for a 4th time. He stepped through the door, his feet making a wet Do you intend to kill me? So you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you? They did not even bother to turn around, but the other 3 steeled themselves and stepped through the door. And that's the last time we'll ever see a Snake, Clover, June, 7, and Ace. That's the last time we'll ever see them. They're all dead. Hope not. I kind of hope no one dies, but door 5 swung shut, closing with the heavy finality of metal upon metal. Junpei's companion scrambled to the door. Pressed their ears to it in an attempt to hear what might be taking place on the other side. Holy shit! It's beeping. Just like before. Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet. Do you think they're okay? June's face showed her concern more plainly than her words forever. Almost as though in response to her question, the voice rang out. 7. Hey, there it is! It's gotta be that dead thing! Come on, get over here! We got authenticate! Oh, thank God they all lived! The beeping stopped. The sighs of relief were audible even through the heavy door. Looks like it stopped! Junpei's companions leaned away from the door and breathed a collective sigh of relief on their own. Hey guys! Doing alright over there? They heard 7's voice, but wouldn't hurt, be sure. Yep, we're fine. Despite the recent danger, Clover's voice was as bubbly as ever. I'm going to tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue. Oh. Well, that is just like the red. Oh, so it's basically a game of get to point A to point B in like 81 seconds. Well, that sounds easy. Let's go. Thinking is the same too. Awesome. Thanks, that helps a lot. Well, we should probably move on now. Be careful out there. Roger that. Junpei and the others left door 5 and head toward 4. They stood in front of the red and placed each of their hands upon it. Four asterisks marked on the screen. Jimmy grabbed the lever and turned around. You guys ready? Yeah. Sure. Let's go. Now they looked particularly optimistic, but their faces were set. Junpei nodded to them and turned toward the red. Alright. Let's go. With strength and determination, he pulled the lever. Alright. It's time to play Duck Duck Goose. Run! The four of them leapt through the door together. The moment they passed through, they heard a cold electronic sound come from their left wrist. Holy shit! The center of a red skull began to flash. The detonator countdown had begun. In the long moment that each of them spent staring at the wrist. We wasted time. 9 seconds. Means we got 72 seconds left. Come on, we gotta go, guys. Number doors behind them closed. Sound of metal on metal reverberating down the hallway. There's no way back now. They're committed. They couldn't find the device to deactivate the detonators. Where the hell is it dead? How would I know? Give me that crap. Start looking. I already am. Getting around eyes looking frantically for the device that was the key to their salvation. The hallway they found themselves running down was a long one, easily 300 feet in length. On the right side of it stood a series of wooden doors, all nearly identical. If they had taken the time to think, they would likely have discovered that the doors lead to the cabins. Don't tell me the dead is one of these rooms. No. How many rooms do you think there are? He was too frightened to count properly, but his best guess there was... Oh my god! We only got a minute to look! Fuck! Wasn't time to count and be sure. Jimmy ran to the nearest door. He grabbed the knob and shook it hard. Okay, it won't open. Didn't feel locked. More like someone had hammered an iron plate over the other side of the door. Okay, well at least we won't die. Hello. I do not want to overwrite the save. I do not want to quit. Alright. We run to the doors. Now have success. No one was confirm his fears. Shit, this one's no good. Same here. It's not moving. Jim was the last to speak up. Jimmy looked at her direction. Her eyes caught something. He had to push the door. A small red light. Please tell me. Please, 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 please. Yes, that's it. Over there. Even as he yelled, he ran. He grabbed Santa, Lois, and June and pulled them toward the light. Santa called out from his brand. Hey, how many more seconds do we have? What do I know? Time limit was 81 seconds. I know that. God damn it! Ask me know how many seconds we have left. Oh, the Junpei figured. Nearly minutes passed and the door closed behind him. That was true. First and foremost in all his minds, they arrived at the end of the hallway. Dead sound at the left wall, blinking almost tauntingly at them. Hurry! Jimmy grabbed hold of the machine, his hands slick with sweat and shaking. Oh my god, this looks so weird. Slammed his hand against the scanner panel. The other three quickly followed suit. Grunt Santa yanked the lever. Oh, we lived. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh my god. Looks like it stopped. It's beginning to steady. Junpei wiped away some of the sweat that beaded on his forehead. As they caught their breath, the four companions began to look around. In the hallway lay a heavy-looking set of doors. Into the walls of the hallway on either side of the larger door, two small ones. They all needed inspecting, but Junpei began with the larger of the three, the double doors. How many times had he come across similar doors with similar results, he wondered. Perhaps he corrected himself with more lack of results. Whatever the reason, the door remained firm and unyielding, and refused to allow Junpei or anyone past. Yay! Oh, puzzle time! Above the keyhole was a small symbol engraved in the brass. Mail? What's wrong to make of it? For a moment in confusion. Soon they corrected them. No, that's not the symbol for mail. It's probably the symbol of Mars. Jesus Christ. I do not know astronomy. Well, technically, they're the same symbol. I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbol of the solar system. Oh yeah, the sun. Saturn. Earth. At least that's what I'm assuming. This is the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars. I think so, yes. While Junpei and June talked, Santa had disappeared. Yo, Santa! Santa Claus! I want my presents now, bitch! They turned to find him some distance down the hallway. He'd gone and checked the other doors. Eventually reached the last of them and jogged back. Only moment to catch his breath again. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open. That must mean we have 2 more doors. Examine the doors on either side of the larger double door. Had a metal plate attached to it. B92 and B93. Junpei figured they were probably room numbers. The door on the left read B92. The door on the right proclaimed that it lead to B93. Alright, let's open them. Yeah. Put his hand on the doorknob for the door that said room 92. Okay, so I guess we're splitting up again. They made it through the numbered door alive. There's nothing more to be afraid of. Why do I have a feeling some shit's going to go down? And you said they pushed against their respective doors. Thank God. And promptly found themselves in a new room. June followed suit. They turned around and saw that the door on the other side was open as well. For the door was another person. His mouth agaped. It was Santa. It opened. Yeah, it did. June and Santa looked at each other. They had not expected the doors to yield so easily. Lotus' calm voice broke their thoughts. Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet, but... She headed for room 93, Lotus continued. Well, now we're with these 2 rooms, I'm sure there's something in there that'll help us. Get out of here. Let's find it. Santa will search this room. Junpei and June, search the other one. Well, me. Nah, I'm just gonna, like, stay out here, just sit down, thumb up my ass. Alright, okay. Hey! Let's do this. Sneak a way out. Alright, we're back at this again. Okay. Table made of wood. Hey, there's something here. A box of matches. He looked down blankly while he was holding them up at June. Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now? Yes, I'm feeling fine. She looked fine. Yellow's hand before her for a second. Her fever really gone down. Are you worried about me? Oh God! I'm just going with like the whole. I'm just gonna flirt with this bitch for the entire episode. Yeah, I guess I am. June blushed and giggled. Oh, by the way, Jimpy, how'd you end up here? What do you mean? Told you earlier, didn't I? Oh boy, no. The man with gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some light smoke and passed out. You woke up, you were on D deck, the dick deck. Yeah, that's it. Was that really the truth? What? Are you hiding something from me? No. Why would I? When you think about it, it is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would 2 childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this? Coincidence? Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something? What would I hide? She's definitely hiding something. I don't know. Anything? I mean you're hiding it. What would I know? I mean, like, the number of men I dated? What the fuck? What? Do you want to know? He had to admit he was a little curious. Don't worry. Okay, this just went from like serious to freaking shit to freaking like not serious in like 2 seconds. Wow, she gets around. Oh. Yeah, I guess I just haven't right Mr. Right yet. You're looking at Mr. Right, girl. That was hilarious. Just like, oh, you know, I dated like 18 people. Times 0. Oh. She looked a little embarrassed. I scratched the back of her head in a desperate attempt to seem nonchalant. Didn't cough quietly in much the same way. I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Junpei. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck. We do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school. June nodded and asked and for a few moments, she had a probably look in deep thought. Look for what connects the victims. What lead you to the culprit? Remember Seven saying something like that? Yeah, I do. So? That's what I'm saying. I think this must all have to do something with a classmate of ours. Ideas? No, nothing. How did some do with it? It could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal? Or a janitor, or the lunch lady. I can barely remember any of them. Yeah, I know. They were like the most least important people in our lives. June went back searching, feeling unpleasant and confused. Elementary school. Elementary school. Was there anything strange that happened in elementary school? He searched the room and continued to rack his brain. Okay, so let's see. This is the room. Let's see. How can I save? I literally want to save. How can I... The display case. There's nothing being displayed there. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. Question. How can I save? Ah, there we go. I'm gonna save and end it right here. So I know it's not really an hour, but it's close to an hour. Would you like to quit? Anyway, I'm gonna end it off right here. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of 999. In the next episode, we're gonna look into this room and see how much more shitty I am at solving puzzles. Well, thanks for watching. See ya.